at line 16, page 2, 18 February 2024, you testified as follows. I first received a call when I came back from home, and when I received that call, it was from a private number. It was also in the morning. I did not know whether I had already been in Rustenburg for about a week.
So where is the difference of the statements? Because I had mentioned that I received the call when I was in Rustenburg, not in the home. That is why Muhale came and found me.
No, the difference lies there in, Mr. Ntanzi, that in your examination in chief, you testify that you think you were still back home in the villages. It was before you came to Gauteng in Rustenburg.
Are you saying when I received the call from the police?
Yes.
No, I did mention to the court and even to my attorney that Nicola called me when I was in the field.
Now, what time was it more or less when you received this call?
I don't recall the time, my God. Because I didn't have anything that I had in front of me or was looking forward to.
But was it in the morning, during the day, or in the afternoon?
In Zulu, there are different types of mornings, my Lord. I cannot really say it was during the day, but I cannot really say exactly what time it was. It was not in the early hours of the morning, around 7 or around 6. I think it was around 9, thereabout.
And your evidence, Mr. Ntanzi, is that you can't recall whether this you received this call in May or June of 2020.
I responded to the questions over 10 times now before the court. I did mention that I cannot recall whether it was in May or June when I received the phone call. I received it after I came back from the government.
Well, in the trial within a trial, you contradict yourself as to whether you received this call after the 16th or before the 16th.
I manje ke ngale nkathi ke sekwenziwa ke i-trial manje uyaphambanisa inkulumo yakho ukuthi ngempela ngempela kahle kahle ke uzithole ngaphambi kwe-16 noma emva kwe-16.
Phambanisa. Noma 16 December. Uzothola njani ukuthi ifoni semasena?
On the 16th, I was already arrested and
How will I receive a call when I did not have a phone?
Mina ikhona inkosi engadala ngiyithole i-15 ngaba i-16 ngakafiki kuzo.
I received the call before the 16th November.
Well, during the trial, within the trial, on the 8th of February 2024, page 2, counsel at line 16 asks you testified as follows. You say, I first received a call when I came back from home, and when I received that call, it was from a private number. It was also in the morning. I did not know whether I had already been in Rustenburg for about a week. Then at line 23, maybe at line 20, Mr. Ramosepe asks you, says, let me stop you there. The call that you testify about, did you get it on 16 June or before then? Then you responded as follows at line 23. It was after 16 June.
Manje ke ngale ngathi ke kwenza i-trial within a trial ngomhlaka 8 February 2024, page number 2, line number 16. Uyasho ukuthi ke ucingo lolu ke wathola ke ngale ngathi ke sokuye ekhaya ile ngathi thola licingo futhi kwakhona luze ke luveza ke private number futhi bekusekuseni awusakhumbuli ukuthi ke mhlawumbe kusenoviki naso ubuyile useRustenburg na wathi ke uRamosepe ke thini kumise khona lapho kancane ke ucingo lolu okhuluma ngalo lolu ke wathola ke nge-16 kaJune 2020 noma ngaphambi kwe-16 kaJune 2020 wena waphinda wathi ke bekungasemva ka-16 June.
Cha, umuntu lo kuzothola inkulumo wrong. Nge-16 June nasemsejele.
No, that is not correct, my lord. It was interpreted incorrectly. The 16th of June, I was already incarcerated in prison.
Manje umkhulu uzumsejele uyamfonela ngapha ngisejele futhi.
So are you saying Mkhulu calls me at the time when I was arrested?
Then your counsel asks you the same question on page 4 of the proceedings of 8 February 2024. At line 7, Counsel Mr. Ramosepe says, let me stop you again, Mr. Ntanzi. That telephone call I asked you previously, was it before the incident of 16 June or was it after? Then at line 10 responded, it was before the 16th.
Manje futhi ke maqhubele futhi phambili ke masibheka futhi ufakazi ke okukhona lamaphepha endiloba khona ngomhla ka-8 February 2024 line number 7 futhi ke umzana sakaMosepe Mr. Ntanzi ke thindi kumise futhi kancane ke uthi ke manje lokho kwenzakala before i-16 zika-February na wena waso can I have the question again? Is it before the 16th of February or after?
Before the 16th.
Before i-16 zika-February na when impendula kwathi ke ngaphambi kwe-16 zika-February.
February 40.
February again?
No. During the proceedings of 8 February 2024, line 4, Counsel Mr. Ramosepe said, let me stop you again, Mr. Ntanzi. That telephone call I asked you previously, was it before the incident of 16 June 2020 or was it after? Then you responded as follows at line 10. It was before the 16th.
Okay, masiphinde lesilungise lokhu ke kudate ke. Nami kathola msiphinde kubuza ukuthi ke manje le telephone leyo sikhuluma ngayo nje i telephone ke into zibala nge-16 zika before i-16 zika June ngo-2020 noma ke emva kwalokho na wena waphinda wathi ke bekungaphambi kwe-16 zika June ngo-2020.
Usenkantolo nge-16 zikaJune ngisesemboshiwe.
My lord, on the 16th of June I was already arrested.
Mina ikhole ngiyithole 15 zingakafiki i-16 zikaJune.
I received the call before the 15th or the 16th of June.
Ngakho ngitolika la njengangana abayitolika ngala ngithi wakhuluma inkulumo engayikhulumanga.
That is why I place on record that there was a misinterpretation.
Sorry. Do you hear the interpreter actually say what you allege he said?
When I go to esho lokhu utolika ukushilo.
Cha angimzwanga into ngikhuluma
Yeah, that's the point, because you should have stopped him
Okay.
if you were misinterpreting, as we are doing all the time in this case. Because the interpreter misleads the court by mistake or intentionally.
Kuthi ke enkantolo ke mangabe ke mhlawumbe utoliki ke ngatolika kahle kufuneka ummise ukuthi inkosi enkantolo utoliki ke akabeki ngendlela engisho ngayo ke ikhambu ulahlekisa icourt njengoba uwenza ke manje kuba phambili bangabe utolika kabekanga
And in this court, only attorneys or the advocates take part in these proceedings. The talk would have been corrected by either the state or the defense. Now it appears as if the talk said something wrong. This court didn't hear it or didn't want to interpret it correctly. The same thing with the state and the same thing with the defense.
La inkantolo ke bonke ke labamina bakhona nabo ke bakhona la inkantolo mangabe mhlawumbe utoliki ubenze iphutha ke omunye ke wabameli kuzosuka masho ukuthi inkosi enkantolo utoliki manje le ndaba liyazanga ibeke ngendlela yena ufakazaneka ngayo.
Yebo mina.
I can hear that man.
Ya ukuthi inkosi enkantolo mina ezathi ngiphendule ngalendlela mina inkosi enkantolo sangisejele 2016 idate engiboshwe ngayo.
My lord, the reason why I am responding the way I responded is because on the 16th I was already in prison.
Nalapha ekhodi ngasho ukuthi mina ifoni ngiyithole zingakafiki i-16 zikaJune.
And I did also mention before the court that I received that call before the 16th of June.
And you testified earlier on in cross-examination that you cannot remember whether this call, which was made on the landline at your request, whether it was from a 01 or 02 number. Is that correct?
Kunjalo futhi ke uye wabeka la nkantolo ukuthi ke awusakhumbuli ukuthi ke yona le call ekhulunywa ngayo lokuthi ke nangenkathi ucebile izona le line yafika kuwena ke no-01 no-02.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have already canvassed the cell phone records with you, Exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1, for the main number 6890. Now, you just testified that this call came through before the 15th or 16th of June 2020, is that correct?
Angithi ke manje uye washo la inkantolo ukuthi ke le call lesikhuluma ngayo khona manje ke uthole ke ngaphambi kwe-15 noma 16 zikaJune.
Mina nge-16 ngisejele.
I was in prison on the 16th, my lord.
Yes, but you say you received this call before the 15th or the 16th of June 2020. Was it not your evidence?
Azange usho ukuthi ke le call lesikhuluma ngayo uthole uye wayithola ngaphambi kwe-15 noma 16 zikaJune.
Ngithi zayingakafiki i-16 nange-15 ngemuva la ngiyidate angisayikhumbuli ngisho njalo phambi kwakho.
I had mentioned before the court that it was before, earlier on, before the 15th or the 16th of June.
Now we wish to show you your cell phone records on the main number ending 6890, which you say you were phoned on.
Sithanda ukuthi ke sikhombise ke ama record ke we number yakho ke cellphone kule number yakho igcina ngo6890 lo uyo wachaza nawe wathi ke ilapho ucingo lapho uyo wafonela kuyona lo number leyo.
Is it correct to say you were phoned on your main number ending 6890?
Angithi uthe uyo wafona kule number leyo igcina number yakho igcina ngo6890.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, your number vele nangibhizinisi isikhathi esiningi.
That was my number that I was using most of the time.
Now, we're going to show you the cell phone records for the period 1 June 2020 up to the 15th of June 2020. Can you indicate that number which you say called you?
Sizokhomba manje ke ama record akho cellphone ke kusuka kuma date ke i1 zika June ngo2020 kuzofika i15 zika June ngo2020. Sicela ke ukuthi wena usikhombe ke leyo number lo uthi ke iyakufonela ke ngalo lesi.
Ngikhombe mina la.
Yes, you can go through the cell phone records and indicate that number.
Mina ngizile kodwa ngizophasisa ikesi embuso. Ngizoyiphikisa abathi ngambuleka usenda ngizile ukuzoyiphasisa.
I didn't come to court to assist the state with their case. I'm here to come and defend myself.
Well, we are putting to that there is no number that either starts with a 01 or 02 number, sorry, 012 or 011 for the period 1st of June 2020 up to the 15th of June 2020. If you want to differ with this proposition, you can have a look at the cell phone records and then comment.
Esibekela khona ukuthi ke sifuna ukuthi siphikisa ukuthi ke kulama cell phone record wakho sinawo la enkantolo. Kusukela ke inkandla ezika 1st u1 zika June ngo2020 kube i15 zika June 2020. Ayikho ke inombolo la evela kulama phepha le u011 noma u012. Kodwa wena uma ngabe mhlawumbe uyaphikisa lokho ukuthi khona le nombolo lo ungawabheka la ama record wonke ukukhombisa leyo number ke evelayo la egcina eqala ngo011 noma u012.
Cha zonke izinto ngisikhonjiswe ngoyo umshushu esiphambi kwekhodi. Ayikho into engifike nayo nomelo wami ngaphambi kwekhodi.
Everything that was shown to me, the state is the one that produced and showed to me. There's nothing that I myself and my attorney brought before the court.
Mina into engize ngala phambi kwekhodi ukuthi angibuza imibuzo nemphendulo ngoba thina phambi kwekhodi nangabulala usenzo. Azange ngilethe record lama phone.
The reason why I'm here is for the state to ask me questions and I respond to the questions. Since the state said I had unalived Senzo, I did not bring any records before the court.
Yes, but we have just shown you the records of your cell phone ending with the number 6890, and we put it to you that there is no 012 or 011 number that called you from the 1st of June up to the 15th of June 2020.
Sikulethele ke thina ama record thina njengombuso sinawo awenombolo yakho igcina ngo6890. Kulama record esilethele wona ke sithi kuwena ke ngongabheka wonke lama record ayikho ke inombolo ke egcina iqala ngo011 noma ngo012 eyafonela wena inombolo yakho ke phakathi kwenkandla zaka 1 June 2020 no15 June 2020.
Phambi kwekhodi sisile answer nje is ngizoyiphendula ngafishane. Wona lapha ekhodi nangaphandle semhlabeni nomunye.
I will respond to this question and just give a short response to it, my lord. The life in the court and outside is different, it's not the same.
Izathu senzikhuluma ngazo. Ngizokwazi ngathi mhlawumbe uhleshile wakhipha. Ngoba lapha ekhodi bekwashitshiwe isithombe sihleli lapha kwashitshiwe isithombe sikaMnqoza nesiwa ngenye indlela. Manje yini ngizoyibuka lapha ngibulele ekhaya.
The reason for me to say that, my lord, how will I know that these records were edited some information was removed since they had done something like that before with the pictures that belong to Ncube, where the picture was made in a different way.
Malime uzokwazi kanti yini ekhishwe ile engakhishwanga kuleli phepha.
How would I know what has been removed from these records?
But Ms. Pinky Fatheringen came to testify about these records. There was no suggestion that something might have been removed from the cell phone records.
Kodwa ke ukhona isifazana ke uPinky Fatheringen ke lo owenza la enkantolo kuyena umuntu wathula ufakazi mayelana nama-records ke ngale nkathi ethula ufakazi bakhe akuzange azabekele ukuthi ke noma ke atshole ukuthi mhlawumbe khona ezinye izinto ezikhishiwe la kulama-record noma kanjalo.
Mina ngikhuluma phambi kwakho nababashushisi bababili. Angikhulumi ngomama uPinky. Ngoba umshushisi akaze ambuze ngenamba leta ngibuza wona namhlanje ikhona nenamba elandelayo.
My response is referring to the two prosecutors that are before the court. I'm not referring to Ms. Pinky van Fingen. And secondly, when that witness was before the court, the state never asked Ms. Pinky concerning those two numbers.
Now, if you turn to page 7 of 38, case ID 10312225, still on exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1. On the 17th of June 2020, your number ending 6890 on the 17th of June 2020 at 10:50:01 was called by a number to 71157453717, and it was a call for what at 10:50:01, lasting 4 seconds. That is the first landline number that can be found on your cell phone records.
Uma ke sibheka ke wona ama-cell phone records wakho ke sibheka ke i-date leyo 17 zika-June ngo-2020 kubonakala ke inombolo yakho yena legcina ngo-6890 isikhathi ke ku-10:50:01 yathola ke ucingo olungenayo ke inombolo elandline ku-011574537 eyathatha ke 4 seconds. Uthi ke umbuso ke inombolo yokuqala leyo ke elandline ke evelayo ke emaphilini wona kuma-record wakhe eselfone. Trying to locate. My lord, on this date, the 17th of June, I was already arrested. I was in the cells.
Yes, and the very same number called you again at 18:01:47, still on the 17th of June 2020. So it was a text message, sent a text message. It was an incoming text message
futhi yona ilo nombolo leyo ngalo ngalesibheke isikhathi ku-180147 yathumela ke umlayezo lo ungenani.
On the, as we mentioned, 17th of June 2020, at 18:01:47, on your number ending 6890.
I-date saseyiyo ke i-17 zikaJuni ngo-2020 inombolo yakho igcina ngo-6890 kodwa manje isikhathi seku-18:01:47 yathumela ke umlayezo leyo nombolo leyo ungenani.
And the tower there is 3G Pretoria North NGA.
Umbhosho wangu futhi ke i-Pretoria North.
Yeah, mina ngisemasele nami. Ifoni
Yes.
isemaphoyiseni.
I'm in the cells and my phone is with the police.
Yes, the point that we're trying to put across to you, Mr. Ntanzi, is that the call that you say came through on your number ending 6890, received prior to your arrest, cannot be found on your cell phone records for the number 6890.
Mnumzane Kabi, thina esithambo esithambo ukuthi leyo nombolo lokhuluma ngayo ukuthi ke yakufonela ngaphambi ukuthi uboshwe ayiveli la kuma-cell record record wakho ke.
Mina ngiyakuzwa lokho ukuthi umkhulu ezokwazi ngathi ngihlala eFreedom Park.
I can hear what you are saying, but how would Mukula have known that I stay in Freedom Park?
Ngoba ngisho lapha ekhotha akazayicacisela ikhotha ukuthi mina ungicikile ungizingelile akazayitshela ikhotha.
Because even when he came before court to testify, he never mentioned anything about looking for me.
Uzile eRustenburg omhani bangithola i-address le engitshela umkhulu ukuthi ngihlala kwi-address so eFreedom Park First 1.
They came to Rustenburg through the address that I was
FS2,
given to
sorry.
them that I stay at Freedom Park in phase 2.
Now, did the caller say that he or she's from the police,
Manje ke lo muntu wakufonela wena,
or that he or she's a police officer?
lo muntu lo wakufonela wena wakutshela ukuthi uyiphoyisa futhi usuke emaphoyiseni.
Ngethemba lapha ekhotha ngichaze kanje. Nawe wayitshela ukuthi ungumpheki wecala.
I think I explained this in court many times. She said to me she was the investigating officer of the matter.
Eseqale ngalokho ukuthi manje ngisafuna umsebenzi, ngitshela ngifuna umsebenzi ukuba ngiyasebenza.
Before she mentioned or asked if I was looking for a job, I told her that I'm not looking for a job since I was working already.
Did the caller say at which police unit he or she was attached to?
Uyawachaza ukuthi ubuya kwephi ingalo yamaphoyisa.
Noma sengasakhumbula kahle noma wathi Johannesburg angisakhumbula kahle.
I cannot recall, my lord, if the caller said Johannesburg, but I really cannot recall.
Ngoba ukhuluma nomuntu sisi nexabana bang-private number ukutshela ngomsebenzi ngizozwana kanjani ngazezwana.
Because when we are arguing with somebody, my lord, the person calling you with private number, asking you if you want a job, like really there cannot be a smooth communication.
Ekugcineni sezokutshela ukuthi ngifunele icala ngilazi lapho indawo zamacala.
And lastly, she now mentioned that she's looking for you concerning a particular case. Do
Ngoba
I know about any case?
ngisho emakhaya endibeni akaze ngilise phasi kwezihlahla nalapho kokuqala kokugcina futhi awungithole nginecala.
Because even from the homelands, I've never been called for any criminal activity, and even here, this is the last time. You will never again see me before the court.
You say the caller said he or she is the investigating officer in the matter.
Uyawathi lo muntu okufonile wathi ke umphenyi wecala.
Angithi uthi ungumpheki ecala ezothi ngifunele icala likasenzo. Angitusho njalo.
It's not he or she is an investigating officer since he's looking for me concerning Senzo's case.
Ngitshela ukuthi mina sesangibuzwa kahle ukuthi uthini. Ngawuze lapho ngihlala khona ukuzongitshela kahle.
I said to the caller that, my sister, I don't really understand what you are saying. Can you come where I'm staying so that we can have a conversation so that I can understand exactly what you are saying.
ngimnika ama-address ngimnika yonke into ngingazi ukuthi ifoni yami ithathe kunefoni.
I gave her the address, gave her everything without even knowing where she found my phone number.
Akasafike sekufika bathi ngiyaboshiwa ngiyejele emaseko.
She does not come, other people are the ones that come. I'm now being arrested and placed inside the cells.
You mentioned Johannesburg. What did the caller say regarding Johannesburg?
Uye waphuma ke ngeJohannesburg. Utheni ke lo muntu ofonela ngeJohannesburg?
Ngithi ngisakhumbula noma wathi Johannesburg mina ngisakhumbule la kodwa izisekudala.
I had said that I don't recall if she said Johannesburg or she mentioned Johannesburg because this happened a long time ago.
Ngoba phela kuze ngibone ukuthi Johannesburg nenamba le ngase ngibone ukuthi Johannesburg anti ibhale Johannesburg.
And for me to even mention Johannesburg is because I could even see the number is written Johannesburg. That's where I could see that it's from Johannesburg.
Well, your evidence today that she said she's the investigating officer was never mentioned up until this point. Not even in your evidence in chief did you testify that the caller said he's the investigating officer in the matter.
Manje ngimuzwa Ntanzi ke lokho kushoyo khona manje othi ke lo muntu wakufonela wathi ke umphenyi wecala. Siyaqala nje mina ukuzwa manje le nkantolo. Ngale nkathi uthula ufakazi akaze bashiwa nami nkathi kubuza umbuzo abanye abafakazi abangwashiwa. Kuyaqala na ukuzwa namhlanje ukuthi ke lo muntu wakufonela ke wathi ke umphenyi wecala.
Lapho umuntu bezothi kumufuna icala likaSenzo usho lokuthelini.
But when somebody says they are looking for me concerning Senzo's case, what do they mean? Who are they?
Ukube mhlambe wedraft kandakanda ezotshela ngidraft kandakanda wamasiko noma mhlambe hayi lusenkomo kuphuka ezongitshela mhlambe.
Because if he was a tractor driver or a farmer, he would have told me.
You testify that she did not inform you as to which police unit she was attached to. This we see in the record of the page 6, page 11 until 15.
Uye waphinde washo wathi ke achaze ukuthi ke ubuya kwephindalo kwesiphoyisa lokhu siyakubona konke ke lo fakazi khona phansi page number 6 11 to 15.
Kwami ngazana ngisho lokho. Ngathi mina ngithi wayengitshela ipholisa yena.
I also did not mention her unit because I don't know which unit she's attached to. She just told me that she was a police officer. And I was not interested because there's nothing that connects me to the police officers.
This is during your evidence in chief. On the 9th of February 2026, page 6, Counsel at line 11 asks you, Mr. Ramsipili, did she tell you the police unit to which she was attached? And you responded as follows, no, she never informed me.
Manje ke uma sibheka ke ufakazi bakho ke lo wakuthola mhla ka9 February 2020 sithola lapho page number 6 ke ngale nkathi umsera Ramsipili ke kubuza imibuzo uthola number line number 11 lo uye wathi umsera Ramsipili ke uye wakutshela lo muntu oshala ucingo ukuthi ke usebenzela kwiphi ingalo yamaphoyisa ke impendulo yakho na wathi ke cha azana zakutshela bona
namanje ngiphambi kokuthi nangwazi umsebenzi kaMhola.
Even now I don't know Mr. Mhola's duties or job.
Ukuthi uyiphoyisa usebenzela kuphi uyiphoyisa kuphi indawo kusiphi state amazi.
That she's a police officer attached to which unit or which level she is, I have no idea.
Did the caller say she's a police officer from Gauteng?
Manje ke uye washo ukuthi ke uyiphoyisa ke eGauteng.
Mazothi kimi uyiphoyisa ePhengasa ngaseGauteng ngizothini ngizosho ukuthi ukuthi
if she says to me she's a police officer investigating Senzo's case, what would be my response? I will say yes, I can hear what you're saying.
Ngoba nathi nenamba yathi manje private number for number yayibhala ukuthi Johannesburg ngezathi.
Because after she now called with the landline number, it was written Johannesburg.
Yes, but did she say she is a police officer from Gauteng?
Manje-ke kuye washo yena lowo muntu ukuthi-ke uyiphoyisa lase-Gauteng.
ngisho njalo phambi kwekhotho.
That's what I'm saying before the court.
You see, in your evidence in chief, you did not mention that she said she's a police officer from Gauteng.
Kodwa-ke inkinga ukuthi-ke ngale nkathi wena usuqala-ke unikeza ubufakazi bakho la court, awuzange ngisho ukuthi-ke lowo muntu wakufonela washo kuwena ukuthi-ke uyiphoyisa futhi-ke uye-Gauteng.
Ukuze kade ngitshela necala likasenzo Nkosi enkantolo kwakusuke kuzokusukela ngoba ngiyasho ngaphambi kokuthi isese lase-Gauteng nami.
But now for her to now continue and tell me about Senzo's case, where did this all start? Because I'm mentioning before the court now that she said she was from Gauteng.
Ngoba phela ngangeke futhi ngidirect isigebengu endlini yami.
And I would not have directed thug to my house
Uma ukuthi isigebengu ngomhlanje.
if the person was indeed one.
We wish to draw your attention to the evidence of Sergeant Mokola in this regard.
Sithanda ukuthi manje-ke siniseke ubufakazini bakhe-ke uSergeant Mokola.
Her evidence is found in the proceedings of the 22nd of November 2023, page 24.
Ubufakazi bakhe butholakala-ke lapha-ke usuku lo-22 November ngo-2023, ikhasi-ke ku-24.
Mr. Ngomezulu put the following proposition to her at line 4. Mr. Ngomezulu, my instructions is that you communicated with him prior to his arrest. Can you dispute that? Then Sergeant Mokola responded as follows. I can put my head on a block, my lord. I denied.
Manje-ke ngokuya-ke ngama-record wethu kakhulumisa ubufakazi-ke obathola la enkantolo mhlaka 22 November ngo-2023, uthola ku-page number 24. Ngale nkathi uNgomezulu-ke umzala uNgomezulu-ke imibuzo uye wathi-ke uMokola-ke ngiyakubekela ukuthi-ke uye wakhuluma naye-ke ngaphambi kokuthi-ke aboshwe-ke. Waphendula uMokola wathi-ke ngase bekhanda lami-ke phansi angizange ngize ngikhulume naye ngaphambi kokuthi aboshwe.
Nkosi enkantolo. Umkhulu engikhulumile naye before ngiboshwe ngakaboshwe Nkosi enkantolo.
My lord, I did communicate with Mokola before my arrest.
Ukube Nkosi enkantolo ngikhulumanga nawe ezongilanda emsebenzini mina.
If I had not spoken with her, she would have come and picked me up from my workplace.
Siphinde lapha phambi kweNkosi enkantolo. Mina ngiboshwanga emgwaqeni ngibaleka. Mina ngikokoteliwe endlini ngavula bakhuluma nabantu abazongibopha. I-address yami bayinike obani ngoba inike yini.
And secondly, my lord, I was not arrested running on the road. The people came, knocked on my door, I opened for them, and I am the one who gave them the address of my residence.
Ukuba kwanika nge-address bofuthi umkhulu akangifonelanga ngibuthi ngihlala wayezongithola emsebenzini wayezotshena i-HR emsebenzini abangisebenza khona.
If I had not given Mokola my address, if we had not communicated, she would have gone to my office and speak to the HR concerning myself.
At line 8, Mr. Ngomezulu proceeds. The contents of which is that initially you promised him employment. Secondly, you informed him that he was linked with the case of Senzo Meyiwa. The witness answered as follows at line 11. My lord, that is not the truth. I did not call him my lord.
Manje futhi ke umntwana uMgomezulu ke usaqhubeka ke ngemibuzo yakhe thola lokho kule number 8 ethi ke uMgomezulu ke wena ke Mokhola lokoqala lo muntu ke wamthengisa umsebenzi okwesibili waphinda wathi ke manje ke naye uyaxhumana ke ngale cala lika Senzo. Impendulo yakhe ke ufakazi uMkhola wathi inkosi enkantolo cha ngizange ngikwenze lokho.
Mina inkosi enkantolo ngisho ukuthi umuntu wangifonela.
My lord, this person gave me a call
Ngoba wayengakazi endlini yami lapho engihlala khona.
because when then
Wayengakazi endlini yami
she
lapho.
would not have known my place of residence.
Ukuba ke ngangamdayithana endlini yami ayezokuthola kuphi emsebenzini.
Had it been I did not direct her of where I stay, she would have found me at my workplace.
Are you suggesting that Sergeant Mokhola came to your place of residence?
Uthi ngamama gamusa nje Mokhola uye wafika lapho uhlala khona wena.
Ngithe mina naqala yena wangifonela mase ngiboshwe akafikanga wafika uMabhena noMhana.
I did say this before the court that she called me, but on the day of my arrest she did not come, only Mabena and Mofana came.
Now, the court then asked Mr. Mgomezulu, sorry, what type of work was he promised? Then Mr. Mgomezulu, it was never specified, my lord.
Inkosi enkantolo ke yasebiza ukubuza ngoMgomezulu manje umsebenzi onjani lo okhuluma ngawo ukuthi wathengiswa wena wathi uMgomezulu cha ke akane chaze ke umsebenzi lo okhuluma ngawo.
Then at line 16, Mr. Mgomezulu write, the answer to accused 2 was that he is employed.
Waqhubeka wathi uMgomezulu ke accused number 2 impendulo yakhe ke ngani kathi khuluma ke uye wathi ke uyasebenza.
Yebo ngamtshela ingasebenza.
Yes, I told her that I was employed.
Naye futhi azangibuza ukuthi umsebenzi wanda akangichazela. Uwangichazela ngizomtshela ngoba wona umsebenzi engiwazi. Since ngiqashwa nangiqashela imali ngomfana ngincane ngoba senze
And she
ngakholela.
never asked me the type or the kind of job I was doing. If she would have asked, I would have explained to her because working in a mine is my specialty. Since I was young, that's what I know how to do.
Then Sergeant Mokhola answered as follows at line 18, my lord, that is a lie. I had no reason to call accused 2 or even ask him about such a case. If I wanted to ask him, I was going to approach him and ask him, not over the phone. It has never happened in my career that I will call a suspect and question him over the phone.
Usergeant Mokhola ke ngale nkathi ngebekelwa ke lokonke wasephendula ethi inkosi enkantolo amanga wonke la angikaze ke ngafonela futhi ke ngasengimbuza ke ngecase ke nelefoni ke uthi ke kube bengifuna ukumbuza malana necala ke bengizoya kuyena ngifike ngimbuze akaze kwenzeka lokho emsebenzi nami yonke leminyaka engisebenzayo ukuthi ke isuspect ke ngiyibuze ke ngecala ngefoni nasikwenzi lokho.
Akakhulume neqiniso hayi ukuthi mina ngiyona amanga phambi kwakho.
She's the one that is lying before the court.
Now, just as a matter of common sense, Mr. Ntazi, don't you think if a person was sought for a serious case such as the murder of Mr. Senzo Meyiwa and an investigating officer calls the suspect as you allege, don't you think it will give the suspect the opportunity to disappear?
Nuzantanzi ke uma nje khala ukucabanga bese izimpondo wakho ucabanga ukuthi ke uma ngabe khona umuntu ofunekayo ke ngale case ifana endumezweni ifana nale kaSenzo Meyiwa bese ke amaphoyisa ke afone le suspect ucabanga ukuthi lo muntu ofunwayo ke angabaleka ngoba sekayazi ukuthi uyafunela icase le efana nale kaSenzo Meyiwa.
Mina lapho ngina passport ngwala.
Firstly, I'm South African and I don't have a passport.
Ngine ID la.
I have an ID document.
Namanje lokho ngibushilo phambi kwecourt ngathi mina umholi ukuba ngamfonelanga wayezofika atshene icourt ukuthi hayi noma usatshene umhana atshene icourt because enkatolo ngimbophele kuphi eshaftini lapha asebenza khona ngoba ngitholile ulwazi lapho ukuthi usebenza kuphi.
And I'm still repeating myself that if Mokhola had not called me, they would have found me in my workplace. They would have come to court and said to the judge that I was found or was arrested at work in the shaft where I'm working.
Nalapha ecourt akaze ngibuze kwa wena mshushisa umbuzo ukuthi waze kanjani endlini kaTanzi ukuthi uhlala la. Ngoba athi ukuthi nami batshenile ukuthi ngihlala.
And even when they were testifying before the court, I did not hear the state asking them or asking him how did he know my place of residence. It's because I already told them where I resided.
You testify that the caller introduced themselves as Mamfundisi, is that correct?
Uyawathi-ke lowo muntu wakufonela-ke uyawasibika wathi lo umamfundisi.
Yeah, bangaziwa igama lakhe ngayena ngazi Mamfundisi. Namanje kubiza ngami Mamfundisi.
Yes, I don't know if Mamfundisi is her name, but that's how I call her. Even now I call her Mamfundisi.
So she did not say she's Sergeant Mokola.
Akazange asho ukuthi uSergeant Mokola.
Hayi, angilazi leyo. Namanje ngoke manje nje Mamfundisi.
I don't know that name. She introduced herself as Mamfundisi.
Now, were you prepared to accept that that caller was a police officer or an investigating officer?
Manje-ke kuya ngawe-ke ukuthi lo muntu ofonile-ke bekuyiphoyisa noma bekuyi-investigating officer.
Someone that introduced themselves as Mamfundisi.
Umuntu-ke ozibika noma ozibiza ukuthi umamfundisi ngokuya nawe ngocabanga ukuthi lo muntu lo uyiphoyisa noma-ke uyi-investigating officer.
Uyiphoyisa noma Mamfundisi ungenile court watshela ikhota umuntu ufakazi bakhe.
She's a police officer because she did testify before the court and give evidence before the court.
Ngisho uGwabeni imbala umbize ngomamfundisi.
Even Gwabeni himself called him Mamfundisi.
Makhosoko umbize ngomamfundisi.
Kosonke also called him Mamfundisi.
You know, we are talking about the occasion when you received this call from the person that introduced themselves as Mamfundisi. Were you prepared to accept that that caller was a police officer?
Can you please put the question in another way?
Yes. You say the person introduced herself as Mamfundisi
Uthe lo muntu lo mawafonela ngithi uyachaza wathi umamfundisi.
Yebo.
Yes.
and that she's the investigating officer in the Senzo Meyiwa case, is that
Ukuthi
correct?
futhi-ke umphenyi kule cala likaSenzekile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you agree that introducing themselves as Mamfundisi is an informal way of introducing oneself?
Nokuthi-ke uma nganenkathi ezichaza ukuthi umamfundisi-ke indlela-ke esingathi nje uyowasichaza ngandlela elula ukusichaza ngayo ukuthi umamfundisi.
Yini engithi akasichaza
I'm the one who requested
ukuthi yena ubani.
for her to
Yes.
Uyatshela
explain
ukuthi
or to tell me who
umamfundisi.
she was. And that's when she told me that she was Mamfundisi.
And someone who says she's Mamfundisi, you are prepared to accept that she's a police officer, she's an investigating officer in the Senzo Meyiwa murder case.
Manje-ke umuntu ozichaza kuwena athi umamfundisi, wena-ke uzimisela ukuthi wamukele ukuthi-ke lowo muntu lowo-ke uyiphoyisa futhi-ke umphenyi ucala likaSenzo Meyiwa.
Mina ngokwami ngizomukela.
According to me, I will accept it
Mina
myself.
nesizathu futhi.
And I have a reason for
Ngoba
that.
nakho ungenile lapha ekhota thola ufakazi wathi kuveza igama lakhe vele umamfundisi.
Because she did come before the court, gave evidence, and also mentioned that her name indeed is Mamfundisi.
And you testify that you gave her your address in Freedom Park. Is that correct?
Uthe futhi-ke yena-ke umamfundisi lo uyamnikeza-ke ikheli lakhe lase-Freedom Park.
Over the phone?
Efonini.
Ngiyamningi angithi ufilele ecala.
Yes, I gave her the number since she said she's looking for me concerning a case.
Ngimnika futhi i-address yami ngenhliziyo emhlophe ngoba ngiyazazi ukuthi ngaphandle ngiphila impilo yamganga.
I gave her my address with a clean heart since I know that outside I'm living a clean life.
And this is now someone that you don't even know if she is indeed a police officer as she claims. You're prepared to give them your address in Freedom Park.
Manje-ke lona umuntu okhuluma nawo umuntu-ke wena onganaso isiqiniseko nempela ukuthi-ke uyiphoyisa kodwa besaqhubeka kumnikeza ikheli lakho lase-Freedom Park.
Mina ngimisiqinisa ngithi ngitshela ngecala.
To me, it's a fact because she's telling me about a case.
Khona kube ngingamfunele akhulume ngecala ngoba ngekho phambi kwale court.
Because if he was not looking for me concerning a case, I was not supposed to be standing before the court now.
ngalesi sikhathi engisibuka la ngabe ngisesemgodini ngabe nawe
Looking at the time now, I would have been underground.
But the fact of the matter, Mr. Dance, is why are you prepared to give a total stranger who's calling you over the phone your physical address?
Ngisentanzi into esisho ukuthi ke kungani ke unikeza umuntu ongamazi sanhlobo i-address yakho ongamazi ukuthi ubani kuya kuphi kwenzakala ngayo kodwa umnikeze ikheli lakho.
ikheli inkosi enkantolo ngamisa ukuthi ngifuna eze lapha mazongitshela leto angitshela ngamehlo ngimbone ngamehlo leto angitshela.
The reason I gave this stranger my address is because I wanted the stranger to come and tell me eyeball to eyeball what he was mentioning or she was mentioning over the phone.
ngoba mina ngiyazazi ngaphandle ukuthi ngiphila emhlabeni manje ngiyasho phambi kwakho.
Because I know myself out there, the kind of life I'm living.
And you testify that she started asking you about areas in Gauteng after informing you that you are the suspect in the Senzo Mewa case.
Uthi ke uyawutshela ke ngezindawo ke ezila eGauteng emva kwakutshela ukuthi nawe ngomunye osolwayo kulaleli basenzo
nezindawo
ezila eGauteng. Yes.
iziphi lezi ndawo.
Which areas are you talking
Awukaze
about?
ukhuluma ngendawo mina.
Yes.
I never spoke about any area.
Yes, in your evidence, you testify that she said you are a suspect in the Senzo Mewa case and started asking you about areas in Gauteng.
Efakazini bakho ke wena uye wathi la ecourt ke uye wathi wena uyasola ucela nika Senzo Meyiwa futhi ke wasebuza ke indawo ezithile khona la Gauteng.
lezi ngamtshela angizazi lezi ayengibuza zona angizazi.
Yes, the areas that she was asking me about, and my response to her was that I don't know those areas.
Yes, which areas was she asking you about?
Ubebuza ngeziphi izindawo?
uma sengasakhumbula kahle ngoba yibo bofosfora sasekhona ngamtshela lezo ndawo zinangizazi.
I do not really recall, but she was asking about phosphorus, and I mentioned to her that I don't know those areas.
wena wayengibuza khona la ngibuza khona ukuthi ngiyayini eHaupteni ngiyokwenzani eHaupteni ngiyangogidinga ngoba ngihamba eHaupteni.
And there was a point where she asked me if I normally visit Gauteng, and I told her that I don't. The only time I go to Gauteng is when I go for the traditional dance.
During your evidence in chief on the 9th of February 2026 at page 7, counsel asked you as follows. At line 12, and you said, you are saying now, you even told Mamfonisi that you do not even know the places that she was referring to. Did she refer to any places to you during the telephone call? And your answer was as follows. She was talking about Gauteng, and I'm not someone who travels in Gauteng or travels to Gauteng. Travels Gauteng, this how it was transcribed.
Mhlaka 9 February 2026 page number 7 line number 2 ngale nkathi ke ummeli ke ebuza imibuzo ke uyabuza ukuthi ngale nkathi ke mafundisi yetshela ucingo ke uyabuza ke ngezindawo lethile zaseGauteng na wena wasuphinda wathi ke uyabuza wena wasumtshela ukuthi wena umuntu ojwayele ukuthi ke ungavakashela kubo.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did you say?
Yes.
even now I'm not used to Gauteng.
Did you say that the caller asked you about phosphorus?
Uthe ke lo muntu okufonele ke uyabuza ngephosphorus.
wayekhuluma izinto eziningi manje wayengakhuluma umthetho umuntu sahlala kakhulu naye ucingweni hayi ukuthi wakhuluma kancane.
This person had lots of things to discuss, my lord, because we stayed quite a while on the phone. The conversation was not just a short conversation.
We just wish to refer you to the evidence of Brigadier Gininda on the 17th of October 2024, page 41. He testified as follows. We'll print you the relevant extract of the report. Says the court case analysis around them, meaning now, accused 1 and 2 started and resulted in the number of cases being picked up under accused 1, which I then took a decision that I will assign those matters to Sergeant Muhola to investigate those matters. So in other words, Brigadier Gininda is testifying that after information was received from Mr. Zungu Senior, as per his statement of the 17th of November 2019, they started profiling you and accused number 1, and he said he took a decision that he will assign matters pertaining to accused number 1 to Sergeant Muhola.
Izake uthi-ke uGininda ke ngale nkathi-ke belokubenza uphenyo-ke bathola ukuthi khona amaphilisi akhona-ke, so bebheka-ke accused number 1 bebheka futhi nawe ukuthi awekho amakhesi amanye enawo. Wasesho ukuthi-ke ngokuya noZungu ngesine-ke wonke amacala-ke accused number 1 azonikezwa-ke yena uSergeant Muhola.
Babu Zungu Senior.
Who is Zungu Senior?
Mr. Nhlahlezi Zungu.
Umntwana Nhlahlezi Zungu.
Uthi ulwazi uthole kuyo noma mhlawumbe angezwa kahle.
Are you saying she got the information from Zungu
Yes.
Senior? Yeah, uthi ulwazi uthole kuyena uZungu Senior.
Yes, that was his evidence.
Nobufakazi bakhe la enkantolo basho ukuthi wonke amakhesi-ke mhlawumbe babahlola-ke accused number 1 bazonikezwa-ke uSergeant Muhola.
Okay, manje ngizwa ngayo i-answer ngizophendula ngishofana. Uba kuZungu ungenile lapha khona.
Mr. Zungu, my lord did come before the court.
Watshela ikhotho ukuthi ube kuwe nguye owatshela uGininda ulwazi ukuthi thina sabula lisense. Wayengeke uGininda ahlala ngamlanda ekhaya amfake eboxini. Watshela ikhotho ukuthi kwenziwe yini ukuthi uGininda angamlanda amfake eboxini mawukuthi nguye owamnika ulwazi.
And then he did mention before the court that if it was him that gave Gininda the information, why did Gininda not take him and bring him before the court?
Ngoba manje nalapho senokudideka uZungu lo mfana lo ngoyiphosela ngena constable Zungu ungena ikhotho watshena ukuthi uGininda ungena ikhotho watshena ukuthi ulwazi olunika babakwaZungu yaphila. uZungu lo ungena uthi nguye wanika amaphoyisa la mase ngiyaxakeka.
I'm just confused because their evidence differs. Zungu says somebody else gave him the information, and then Gininda also says Zungu is the one that gave you the information. I'm just confused in that area.
Yes, you're confusing yourself because you're not answering the question. What we put to you, Mr. Ntanzi, is that Brigadier Gininda said matters that pertain to accused number 1 were assigned to Sergeant Muhola.
Uthi-ke umbuso-ke uyazidida wena ngoba awuphenduli-ke lo mbuzo ubuzo wona. Uthi-ke umbuso-ke uthi-ke kulona-ke amacala wonke lawa akhona-ke mhlawumbe kwe-accused number 1 wonke amacala ka-accused number 1 anikezwe uSergeant Muhola kuyena yobhekana nawo.
And he further testified as follows. Matters coming out under accused number 2, those matters were then assigned to Sergeant Mohani.
Waseqhubeka futhi ethi-ke wonke amacala-ke avelayo-ke kwa-accused number 2 amacala lawo wonke anikezwa-ke uSergeant Mohani.
Okay, mina nginamacala Nkosi enkantolo namanje anginacala phambi kwekhotho.
I don't have any cases, my lord, even now as I'm standing before the court.
Ngoba necala kwaNongoma lelo khulunywa ngala manje akaze ngiye kwaNongoma.
There was even this matter that talked about Nongoma case. I've never appeared at Nongoma.
Necala letabangizwa akazungihambise kulo ngile fena khuluma ngalo phambi kwekhotho.
Even the case that the drug case that you spoke about before the court, I never stood before the court for it.
Mr. Ntanzi, we will be repeating this. Brigadier Gininda testified that after profiling of you and accused number 1, matters that pertain to accused number 1 were assigned to Sergeant Muhola, and matters pertaining to accused number 2 were assigned to Sergeant Mohani.
Esikushoyo manje Ntanzi-ke ukuthi-ke wonke amacala-ke avelayo-ke ngaphansi kwa-accused number 1 anikezwa uSergeant Mukhola ukuthi kuyena umuntu obhekana nawo. Amanye aka-accused number 2 layo okungowakho ke amacala bangabe khona amacala ke anikezwa uSergeant Mokgane ukuthi kuyena obhekana nawo.
So the point before you answer, sorry, the point here is that Sergeant Mukhola could not have called you as she was not assigned your matters.
Esikusho ukuthi ke uSergeant Mukhola bekungekeze kwenzeka ukuthi uyena kufonela ngoba yena ubengasebenzi ngamacala la bhekane nawo.
Kosengondolo ngamakhunja amagama amafishane uSergeant Mukhola ngimfonele
Sergeant Mukhola gave me a call,
and okwesibili engizokuphendula namanje phambi kwekhotha ninacala.
and secondly, even now before the court, I don't have any case.
Noma singaye emshinini ucheck anginamacala.
Even if we can go to a machine to check, I don't have any case appearing on my name.
The evidence of Brigadier Gininda is consistent with the evidence of both Sergeant Mukhola and Sergeant Mokhane regarding your arrest and subsequent investigation. Sergeant Mokhane was involved in your arrest and subsequent investigation against you, while Sergeant Mukhola was involved in the arrest of accused number 1 and subsequent investigation against him.
Manje ke ufakazi bakaGininda ke kusobala futhi ke buyazwakala ke ngoba ke uGininda ke ufakazi bakaGininda nobakhe uMukhola nobakhe uMokhane ke buyahambisana ke. Uyasho ukuthi ke uMokhane ke umuntu ke yena owasiza ke ekubosheni kwamthola wokuqala, then uMukhola uyena umuntu ke obokhona phezulu kwakhe.
Abuzwakali yini buzwakala kuye hayi ke.
It is not clear to me but to you.
Ngoba mina zange ngisho lapha ekhotha Mukhola wayekhona ngibosho wayengekho ngibonana.
Because I never mentioned that Mukhola was there when I was arrested. I did not see him.
Ngoba nosibiya ngisakukhumbula ufakazi ukuthi washo into Mokhane khona ngishayibosho ngisakukhumbula.
I don't remember Sibiya's evidence if he did mention that Mokhane was present or not.
Now, during the interview at the boardroom in Pretoria North on the 17th of June 2020, when Sergeant Mukhola arrived, was she introduced to you?
Sergeant Mukhola.
Yes.
Ngale nkathi lapha boardroom ke nge-17th June 2020 ke ngale nkathi Sergeant Mukhola eza kuyena ke uyawaziswa yena.
Ephotho phakathi.
Inside the boardroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Noma sengasakhumbula kahle ukuthi kade noma bazisho ngibonke ngoba yena uMokhane phela kufanele athi kube yena usumanje ngomphenyi wecala njeni lona okwana uMokhane azange akwenze lokho.
I'm not sure, I don't recall my lot if they introduced themselves, but Mokhane, since she was the investigating officer of the matter, is the one that was supposed to stand up and introduce those who were there.
But the question is, was Sergeant Mukhola introduced to you on the 17th of June 2020 during the interview in the boardroom?
Umbuzo ke uthi ke uSergeant Mukhola ke waintroduce kuwena nge-17th June 2020 ngale nkathi lapha boardroom.
Cha ngisakhumbula.
I cannot recall.
Well, she testified that she arrived towards the end of the interview process. Are you able to provide a comment?
Yena ke uMukhola ke uye wathi ufakazi la enkantolo wathi la ufike ke sekudala ke sekuzofika lapha egcineni khona kwe-interview. Uthini nokulokho?
Cha ngilona iqiniso yakho sekalana.
That is not correct, my lord.
Did you know her on the 17th of June 2020?
Ubumazi ke yena mhla ka 17 June 2020.
Ngambona.
I saw her.
At which point did you see her?
Umbone nini? Who?
Ngimthole phakathi ephotho.
I found her inside the boardroom.
Mangena nomabhena noMokhane ngimthole phakathi.
When I came inside with my Mabhena in the family, I found her inside the boardroom.
But how did you know that she is Sergeant Mukhola?
Manje ke wenzazenjani ukuthi lo muntu lo uyena uSergeant Mukhola?
Angithi hamba isikhathi ngiboshiwe mangihamba nabo ngicela ngazi amagama ukuthi lona ubani.
I knew after I was arrested, and then I got familiar with their names of who is who.
Well, we've already put this to you, but she testified that she arrived towards the end of the interview in the boardroom on the 17th of June 2020 at Pretoria North Police Station.
Kodwa yesoje mkhulu-ke uye wathi la enkantolo-ke ngifike lapho sekuzoqedwa-ke i-interview leyo lapho ePretoria North lapho kuleyo boardroom.
Ngathi inkosi enkantolo akulona iqiniso.
That is not correct, Mali.
But how can you dispute that if you did not know him?
Manje-ke wena uphikisa njani nje ukuba ungamazi lesa sikhathi?
Intombazana kwakungeke kuphela into esimamelayo.
She was the only lady there, my lord.
So, please, my lord, this is time for the long adjournment. Then you take the long adjournment.